Hello there again, teachers. So in the second video, we are going to talk about how to access digital bookshelf on Coach Digital. So step one is to log on with your account. So the library part is what we're going to talk about in this video. So to look at the different types of materials that we can use from here, we want to start by selecting a grade, a subject and a grade level. So Coach Digital is open from first grade to high school for both math and ELA, but with science that starts from third grade to middle school only. So let us pick one for each subject and let us start with, let us say ELA. So this time let's do first grade. So as you can see, for first grade ELA, we have 88 lessons in 9 books. And on this side as well, on the left side as well, we have all the um, different materials that are listed in here that we can use in our class. And we can also, this is true to all subject, we can narrow it down to a specific standard. So let us just say, let's choose a particular one. Let's choose this one as an answer questions about key details in a text. So that will narrow it down to 26 lessons in 6 books. So for now, let's just clear that standard and we are back to 88 lessons in 9 books for first grade ELA. So these are the books. Okay, let's choose one. So let's just choose this one for now. So in this book, we have 8 lessons. Let us choose the first one about stories. Okay, so as we choose this one, we now have here series of activities that we can use in our lesson for first grade ELA. So if you wanted to use this one, you can tap on this drop down arrow and beside actions and assign it to your class. So in here, you will have to choose the class. Shall we say, let's choose Science 7. I know it's not the same grade level, just to show you an example on it. And then you can change the name just so you wanted to add some more details on that. And you can choose the start date for when the students will start to do that activity and the due date or the expiration date as well. And then you can also hit on exclude assignment from reports and alerts just so if you don't want it um, like part of those you want to record, and then hit assign. Okay, and you will have it listed right here in the manage part as part of the assignments list. Okay, let's get back there in the library. So that's with ELA. So you got a bunch of um, resources that you can get from here. Now this time let's choose math and shall we say third grade. Same thing with math, we can always narrow it down. So first we have here 297 lessons in 13 books. So we can always narrow it down to specific standard. For example, we'll have from geometry. So let's just choose this one, shorter one. Okay, here. So from that 297-ish lessons, we are now down to 8 lessons in 8 books. So you have placement test in here, digital assessments, instructional material, teacher guide, and so on. So yeah, so all these resources that you can use. Let's try to explore on one. So in this book, we have lesson 35, breaking shapes into equal areas. So we can choose the lesson coverage that is under geometry, and it is addressing one standard, which is partition shapes into parts with equal areas. Express the area of each part as a unit fraction of a whole. So see, and if you want that, if you want to see it first, then tap on the title and you can have a glance on it, the whole thing of the activity. It looks great. And if you wanted to assign that to students, the same thing. You have to hit on this drop down arrow beside actions and you can assign that one to your class, to specific class. And if you wanted to send this home as a packet for those students who couldn't get into Zoom class, you can always print it out and send it to them. So if you want to assign them, you can always do it here. Yeah, choose a class to which one you wanted it to be assigned. And here you can also, for math, since students can write on it, you can do practice only and instruction plus practice. So I would rather choose instruction plus practice. So the practice part of it is where students can write on their answers, put in their answers in here. So you have lesson right here and practice. So on the practice part, this is where students can put in their answers. Yeah, and the lesson includes, of course, the instruction part of the lesson. Now this time, let's have science. Of course, let's choose middle school. So we have here for science middle school, we have 46 lessons in 3 books. So, and 3 teacher guide in here. So if you want to choose a standard, let's just say for my 7th graders, we are now on Earth system. Okay. So you might ask about the standard for science. I asked. It is not really addressing NGSS, but it is very close to it. I'm teaching it right now, and this is very close to how it was stated in GSS version of the standard. So let us select that one, and it narrows it down to 5 lessons in 1 book. So let's start with plate movements. So this is the lesson with the activities on it. It also has good thing. Oh, this is great. It even includes um kind of like a laboratory activity or an activity for that specific topic. Okay, so if you want to assign this one, still same thing, you hit on assign. And yeah, that's it pretty much with library. So you can always play around it. Tons of materials we can use in here. So once again, math and ELA, it starts with first grade to high school for math and to 8th grade for ELA, and only for science that it starts with 3rd grade to middle school. Pretty much that's it. We can get a lot of tons of activities that we can even print out and send home for students who couldn't get into our Zoom class. This is perfect to be sent home. The activities in here are perfect. And yeah, of course, we can always integrate this one, use this one in our Zoom class with our lessons. Yeah, I would want to say instead of buying from Teachers Pay Teachers, you can try finding one first from here in this Coach Digital. Just see if you like it and hit assign and assign it to your class.